Hello everybody, I am Ninya T. Olieras and I choose the topic of lesson 2, which is understanding the basic concepts in ICT. In lesson 2, we have here the terms and concepts related in ICT. First is technology. Second, ICT literacy. Third, educational technology. Fourth, digital literacy. Fifth, digital learning. Sixth, online digital tools and apps use an internet connection. 7. Offline digital tools and apps. 8. Instructional technology. We also have here the software, and under the software we have multimedia, internet, WW or World Wide Web, web access, webcasts, productivity tools, technology tools, blog, wiki, flipped classroom, podcast, Google Apps, blog, Facebook, VoIP or Voice over Internet Protocol. And now let's talk the first term, which is technology. Have you ever asked yourself how technology helps you? Well, most of us really ask that not just to ourselves but also to others. Let's start with what exactly is technology? Well, technology is a branch of knowledge that deals with creation and use of technical means and interrelation with life, society, and environment. On the other hand, technology is a mixed process and products used in application of communication, learning, and the way we think. Now, let's have the second term, which is ICT literacy or information and communication literacy. It is defined as a technological expertise and information literacy which empowers us to increase learning gains. Like in our generation now, there are a lot of students good in using technology. They have critical thinking that leads them to be more knowledgeable. In fact, nowadays there are a lot of students that are more knowledgeable than teachers. And now the third term, which is educational technology. This is a field of study that investigates the process of analyzing, designing, developing, implementing, and evaluating the instructional environment and learning materials in order to improve teaching and learning. Nowadays, we live in a virtual era where technology really plays an important role, especially in studying. The teacher uses technology to teach students, and also students learn through the use of educational technology. The fourth term, which is digital literacy, it refers to the abilities needed to live, learn, and work in a general public where communication and data are progressively given through advanced stages, like the web, web-based media, and mobile devices. Nowadays, becoming digitally literate is important because this can develop our technological skills, helps us understand how to access online information, helps us to be more responsible while interacting online, and most especially this is important because nowadays this is a key factor in education. The fifth term, which is digital learning. It is a learning method based in the use of new digital tools to enable learners to learn in a different way. Example is online class where students learn based on the use of new digital tools. The sixth term, which is online digital tools and apps, uses an internet connection. It is where you can really say that internet is really important because you cannot use the digital tools and apps without internet. Example is YouTube, Zoom, Google Meet, Instagram, Twitter, Quizlet, class apps, and other digital tools and apps that uses internet connection. The seventh term, which is offline digital tools and apps. This is opposite to online digital tools and apps because it allows us to use app and digital tools without internet. It is where offline apps are invented. Example, music app, offline games such as Candy Crush, Temple Run, and many more. And the eighth term, which is instructional technology. It is a specific technology field that deals with creating resources for learning. Example, computer-based learning and instructional videos, or just in-time learning, modules that is being used. We also have here software. What exactly is software? Well, software is a programs and other operating information used by a computer or a collection of instructions and information that advise a computer how to function. This is as opposed to equipment from which the framework is fabricated and really plays out the work. Under the software, we have first multimedia. Multimedia software is a software that is capable of playing or recording audio files or playing or recording video files. Example is music, films, animation, and more. Second is internet. Through the internet, people can share information and communicate from anywhere with an internet connection. Without internet connection, you cannot of course use an online apps or digital tools. Third is WW or World Wide Web. It is an interconnected system of public web page accessible through the internet. The web is not the same as the internet. The web is the one of many applications built on top of the internet. Fourth is web access. This means having a connection to the World Wide Web through an access provider or an online service provider. For data access, access is usually specified as read-only access and read or write access. For example, you are going to download an image or file through online or web. Then the alt text isn't provided for image or file. Then the image or file information is inaccessible. So you have to find another that is easily to access so that you're not going to be accused with plagiarism. Fifth is WebKiss. Is an inquiry-oriented online tool for learning. This means it is a classroom-based lesson in which most or all of the information that students explore and evaluate comes from the World Wide Web. It can be also teachers-made or students-made depending on the learning activity that the teachers decided on. 6 is productivity tools. It is a computer software program which allow a user to create specific items quickly and easily as opposed to creating the same items by hand. For example, in Office we have spreadsheets, memos, presentations, personal database, image editing, and many more. You can also manage employee tasks through productivity tools. 7th is technology tools. It refers to software primarily that can be used to develop or support online course content. Example is CISO, Google Classroom, YouTube, Nearpad, Kidblog, and many more. Technology tools can increase students' engagement, help teachers improve their lesson plan, and facilitate personalized learning. It also helps students build essential skills. 8 is blog. It is the process of writing an online journal in which you can share your thoughts about a particular subject with readers. An example of blogging is when you write an online journal about the process of your new home build. 9th is wiki. The software whose name based on a Hawaiian term for quick. It allows website visitors to contribute content to each pages and comment on and make changes to information posted by others, or what we call collaborative tools that allow students to contribute and modify one or more pages or course-related material. 10th is flipped classroom. It is a type of blended learning where students are introduced to content at home and practice working through it at school. This is the reverse of the more common practice of introducing new content at school and assigning homework and projects to completed by the students independently at home. Flipped classroom allows class time be used to master skills through collaborative project and discussion. 11th is podcast, a program made available in digital format for automatic download over the internet. Example, a radio program distributed exclusively over the internet and listened to on people's iPads is an example of a podcast. A series of digital media files distributed over the internet to which a user can subscribe by means of syndication software. 12th is Google Apps. It is a web-based and collaborative software as a service solution that customizes the proprietary Google platforms and brands for businesses of all sizes, including large enterprises. Google Apps facilitates the provisioning of Google applications and user or enterprise management tools including Gmail, Google Talk, Google Calendar, Google Docs, Google Videos, and Google Cloud Connect. The Google mobile app lets you search Google from your smartphone 13th is vlog. It is a set of videos that someone regularly posts on the internet in which they record their thoughts or experiences or talk about a subject. 14th is Facebook. It is defined as an online social networking website where people can create profiles, share information such as photos and quotes about themselves, and respond or link to the information posted by others. An online social networking website is an example of Facebook. Facebook's mission is to give people the power to build community and bring the world closer together. People use Facebook to stay connected with friends and family, to discover what's going on in the world, and to share and express what matters to them. And lastly, the Voice over Internet Protocol. It is a communications technology that allows users to interact by audio through an internet connection rather than through an analog connection. Voice over Internet Protocol converts the voice signal used in traditional phone technology into a digital signal that travels through the internet instead of through analog